Welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Pink Chair Gaming, and this is the island of Blossom. And in my last video we did a hunt for meringue, and when I got through I kind of showed you a little bit of this neighborhood that's over here, and I wanted to show you a little bit of an update on it real quick. I did mess around with Molly's house. I had some good suggestions for hers and Sherb's, and I can't wait to show you what I've done. With Molly, I did end up going ahead and putting a little baby pond, and then a couple people said that she liked reading, so I made her a little reading nook over there. And then I think I left this house alone, which is kids. And then for Sherb's house, a couple people suggested a napping place and snacks, so I added a hammock and a cute little bear picnic area. So I think I'm happy with how that turned out. And I added the fencing at the back, and I think I like it. I did just a very small update to this area over here. You may not even notice it. I changed out the evergreen ash back there and just made it a little bit more natural because I really like how this looks where it's symmetrical on each side. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so moving forward, it took me forever, but I finally decided what to do with the rest of my houses, and I've created a very small neighborhood on this side. My house is going to go here, and the rest of the houses are going to go in the rest of the area, and they're not going to be as big, so you can say that this side of the river is kind of the plush neighborhood, and the other side is just kind of your, run-of-the-mill neighborhood. Alright, but moving forward, what we're doing today, we're doing the biggest build I have ever done on my island. We are building a school. And before I get too far into this, I want to give a shout out to Nora at Horrible Gaming. She is the one that gave me the inspiration for this build. I am using one of her videos as my inspiration, and I'll be sure to include a link at the bottom. And I'm kind of walking through here where I already have my clips set up. In case you want to try to replicate this, you can kind of count how many spaces I've got in my cliff. And I hope that this helps if you're interested, because that was probably the hardest part for me. So instead of trying to rebuild all of this from scratch, I have left it here because it was just going to make it easier in the long run. Alright, but without further ado, let's get started on my speed build of my school. Okay, it is now time to lay down the pathing that I want in front of the school, and as you can see, I went ahead and put down the path that I want to go under the front part of the school. But as I got to thinking about it, I realized that the design I chose has a transparent pixel in it, which means if I want the entire design to show, I can't put it on top of an in-game path. And the path that you see I'm putting down now that I want to go around does have to have the in-game pathing under it. So as I got closer to finishing, I finally figured out what I needed to do, and that was to just change how I was having this originally go up to the building, and all is well. So you can just kind of watch what I ended up doing, and I think I'm happy with the final product. Alright, it is now time to start putting down the simple panels that I'm going to use for my windows and stuff. And I love how this looks with that like gravel path right in front of the buildings. I just think that looks better than trying to like place 2 rows of the tile there. So yeah, really happy with how that turned out. Alright, and we are done with the first layer of the school, so now it's time to start working on the second layer. Alright, the row of hedges that I'm getting ready to put in isn't necessary for the build, but it does help with the placement of the simple panels on the second level. Alright, this next little area that I'm going to start working on is like a little seating area that we're going to have, and you'll see that after I get these simple panels placed, I'm going to put safety rails around the top of it instead of actual fencing, but you can use the fencing if you want to. I just really like the look of these safety rails over the fencing. Alright, now we can take a quick look at what we've done so far. Alright, I am very pleased with how this is turning out. I can't believe how realistic this looks to an actual school. Now it is time to start decorating our seating area, and to cover up the walls I'm going to use this cute little trellis design that I found on Pinterest. And then let's just start adding decorations up here to the seating area. Alright, and now it's time to put the finishing touches on the front of the seating area. Alright, there we have it, and I am very happy with how that turned out. Now it's time to focus on the front part of the school, and I had a lot of fun with this part, designing the school sign that I'm getting ready to put up. This was definitely a lot of fun. And now it's time to just put some final finishing touches on the school. Alright, for the next part of my speed build, I have gotten ready a little soccer field area over here to the left of the school, and now I'm just going to go ahead and place all of the lines down. I had a lot of fun creating this. I wanted to have it, you know, kind of natural in the back, but still kind of city feel like. So I really enjoyed putting the trees back there with the fence in front of it. And as I did the trees, I tried to make sure that they weren't just like, you know, straight across. I tried to add just a little bit of depth to them. Alright, there are the lines. Now I just need to go get some stuff to decorate it. Okay, that is it finally. As I say, this is the biggest build that I have ever done. So yeah, here is the little soccer area. Sorry it took me a little bit to figure the lines out. A little confusing. But yeah, I love how this turned out. It's super easy to do. And then I just have to figure out how to decorate this little area over here. I do have some ideas. And then this right here, I'm just continuing to plant different trees to kind of separate this out. I can't wait until that is fully grown up. I think it's going to look really good right there. And then here is our school. I love how this turned out. Here's our little seating area that comes off of the school. And then we'll walk down here. And here is a view from here. This is going to be much easier with the camera. I can't get it the right angle. That's not too bad though. Love how that turned out. And then here is this view. And then as we get closer to the school, you get a much better view of the full school this way. I thought that turned out really well. I love this design itself. I just think it's great. It's amazing how much room this takes up though. So yeah, if you want to be able to do something like this on your island, you will definitely need a lot of room. Yeah, definitely. There is that. And then going forward, I will probably add a tree or two here. And then I will find a way to have a cute little walkway that goes back to my secret beach. But that is going to be it for this video. I am very happy with this build. And if you look at my map, you can see just how much room this speed build took. It is basically like 2/3 of the back of my island. It is huge, but that's okay. I love it. Absolutely love this. I've been wanting to do something like this for a really long time, and I love how it turned out. So if you don't want to miss any more of my content that I have coming up, please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!